Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bank, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, let's start with crude oil as well right now. Uh, Clearly, it's kind of uh, continuing to dance in a triangle format. Initially, it pulled back a bit to reach, down towards the bottom of and now again, you're seeing some bit of an up move that still keeps coming in. So, how would you expect someone to trade crude at this moment?
Oil prices are up because of two reasons. One, there has been a news update by IEA, Energy Administration, International Energy Administration, stating that the oil demand, the surplus of oil demand has completely been taken care of. So they have downgraded India's oil demand, but they are saying that global oil glut is about to get, there is no glut in the global oil market, and because of this we are seeing some bit of pullback. But today, like I'm saying, that today major event from all the market point of view, today is we are going to see the inflation numbers.
Hmm.
And inflation numbers are going to be very important thing to watch right now, because if the inflation is continuously moving up, then we what we are going to see is that commodities like oil, they can be under pressure because the yields will go up. So if you want stop loss, then in yesterday's position 4870, 4880 stop loss you can keep, and you can remain short. I think after the market, after the inflation data, energy, metals,
Hmm.
everything should cool off.
Okay. So with all of this now, if you see gold prices as well, gold and silver both have been trading under pressure right now. So would you recommend a buy on dips kind of a strategy, or would you recommend a sell right now?
Yeah, so if the inflation data, please get this very straight. If the inflation data which comes out today is higher than expected, then we can see the bond yields of the US will go up by 5 to 8 bips, which can lead to profit taking in gold by 200 to 50 rupees, in silver by 400, 500 rupees. Those are the levels I recommend to build positions. So any decline during after the inflation data, and one should start building accumulating position in gold and silver after that. So, and if the data is below expectation, below the consensus, then I think gold and silver will immediately go up. So watch out for the inflation data that are going to be the key drivers for gold and silver for tonight. In any which ways, dips should be bought for gold and silver. As far as metals are concerned, I think the rally in metals seems to be far stretch right now. Even though the fundamental are bullish, but all the fundamentals are priced in. Copper is from 350 to 800 rupees. So
Hmm.
all the positive news in the price, economy is opening up. All the news are basically discounted in the price.
Hmm.
So what I'm seeing from here is that copper, 799, 99 to 801. I have given a sell call yesterday, and I stick with my call. And I think that copper can go down to 780 and 770. Stop loss obviously is required in this kind of market. 811, 810 for somebody who can see 10 rupees upside. And if somebody who cannot see the upside of 10, 11 rupees, then stop loss should be placed around 805, 806. Between those levels you should keep a stop loss. So I'm expecting copper and other metals like zinc, nickel, everything to go down after the inflation data, because one is clearly getting indication that the economies are heating up.
Hmm.
So bullish calls, bearish calls coming from metals.
Hmm.
Gold, silver can decline if the inflation data is higher than expected. Then
Hmm.
initially gold and silver can decline, but then it will go up. So if the inflation data is not is below expectation, then gold and silver will immediately go up. And metals, I'm bearish. Sell the rallies.
Right, so that's with the overall view coming in. And so I think both the questions with regards to gold and zinc that have come in from the viewers have been answered. Very lastly, with regards to where the dollar is concerned as well, do you think how will it move, taking into consideration again the inflation data which is expected, because it's hovering around a 2.5 month low versus majority of the peers, and everyone is thinking that the Federal Reserve would remain steady fast in its easy policy settings ahead of the data which is expected. And the expectation again, Kunal, is that there could be a sharp rise in the annual US inflation again.
Yeah, so Federal Reserve is already started to make ground. Yesterday, one of the Federal Reserve member clearly said that this inflation spike in inflation is going to be transitory and not permanent. So this kind of statement, but the fact is that the inflation is moving up. That is going to lead to expectation that the tapering will begin early. That will lead to sell off in the treasury market. That will lead to rise in bond yields. So I'm expecting that kind of scenario after 6 today, and hence I'm sticking with my bearish view.
Right. So overall, that's a bearish view coming in on that front. I don't think so. There are any more questions coming in so far. Let me just check one more. Yeah. Okay. What's the timing of the data that is expected? Kunal, any idea on that front?
Yeah, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Indian time. The data is going to be coming at 6 o'clock Indian time.
Right. So we will be watching out for the same. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Thank you, Kunal, as well.